Once upon a time in a meadow filled with dandelions and clover, there lived a little girl named Lily. She had hair as bright as the sun and eyes that twinkled like the stars. Now, Lily loved living in her meadow. There were butterflies everywhere, rabbits playing hide and seek, and birds singing sweet songs. But she was very lonely. She wished she had someone to play with, someone who could chase butterflies and pick dandelions with her. One day, as Lily was sitting on a stone by the babbling brook, she heard a tiny voice. "Oh, please, please, please don't eat me." Startled, Lily turned around and saw the cutest little dragon you ever did see. "Well, I would like a friend to play with and have fun. Because I'm his friend and I'm going to protect him." The cloud shook its head. "You're both just little. You don't know how scary I am. Just watch." Lily looked at Spark, her eyes wide. "But how can we be brave? That cloud is big and mean and scary." Spark took a deep breath. "By helping each other. You may be just a little girl, Lily, but I'm just a little dragon. Together, we are brave." And with that, the cloud floated away, leaving a dark, stormy sky in its wake. "Would you be my friend?" asked the dragon hopefully. "No, we're staying right here," said Lily, her voice shaking. "Look, Spark, I haven't seen that flower before." "It's so pretty." "Me neither," said Spark. "It must have sprouted after the rain." "I'm scared, Spark." "I've never been scared like this before." "Excuse me," said Lily, "but are you okay?" A little girl with pigtails peeked out from behind a tree. I don't mean to be a bother, but where did that flower come from?" "It used to be my flower. I planted it myself." He was no bigger than a kitten and his scales shimmered all the colors of the rainbow. "Well, we could look for more seeds and plant them all over the meadow," said Spark. "So you wouldn't be the only one with that pretty flower." "This is so beautiful," said Lily, her eyes shining. Then she whispered, "I used to be afraid of the dark, but now that I'm not alone, it doesn't seem so scary anymore." "It sure is," agreed Spark, nudging Nimbus with his wing. "And it wouldn't have been possible without our new friend here." "No, you won't eat my friend," the big cloud laughed. And so they all spent the rest of the day planting flower seeds, laughing and playing in the dirt. Every time it got dark, they sang songs. Every time it got windy, they held onto each other tightly. Then it was time to part ways. "See you tomorrow," called Lily, waving. "Wishes," because true friendship makes even the darkest nights feel like home. And that's the end of the story. "Did the scary go away?" he asked timidly. "Yes, it did," said Lily. "Being brave is facing the fear and doing the right thing anyway." She looked at her friends, one by one, her heart filled with love. "I'm so glad you're my friends," she whispered. The cloud looked down at his feet. I wasn't afraid. I just thought I had to be mean and scary. Everyone told me that's what clouds do. They rumble and they pour and they blow." He looked back up at them, his eyes wide. Is it okay if I try being nice?" The scary went away because we weren't scared anymore. We helped each other. The cloud looked at them both, puzzled. "But why didn't you run away? I could have eaten you." And after a while, the storm started to go away. The clouds parted and the sun came back out. "Why not? He's just a little dragon. I could eat him in one gulp." "You won't," said Lily bravely. Being nice is always okay. So the cloud, whose name, by the way, was Nimbus, started to practice being nice. He made shapes with his puffs, tickled the trees with his breeze, and even gave the flowers a little shake to help their seeds fly away. And Lily and Spark helped him too. They blew dandelion wishes on his breeze, hid under his shade during the hot afternoons, and chased the raindrops when he poured. Of course, I will be your friend. We can play all day long. And they spent the whole afternoon chasing butterflies and picking dandelions. It was the happiest day Lily could remember. Don't eat me, he squeaked again. I'm not very tasty. I promise. They were the best of friends. But one day, while Lily and Spark were playing by the babbling brook, something strange happened. A big, mean-looking cloud floated over them and let out a loud rumble. Ha! Ha! I'm going to eat you, little dragon. What? Asked Lily, confused. You are not tasty, but you're a dragon. Dragons are supposed to be delicious. The little dragon sighed. I know, but I'm not like other dragons. I'm a friendly dragon. I don't want to be eaten. Lily gasped. You don't want to be eaten. Then what do you want? The dragon sobbed for a moment. Lily smiled. Every day after that, Lily and the dragon, whose name, by the way, was Spark, played together in the middle. Spark trembled with fear. Oh no! Run away! But before he could move, Lily stepped in front of him. The cloud raised an eyebrow. Why not? You're just a little girl. Spark flew into a rage. That cloud is going to eat us, Lily. I can feel it in my bones. We need to get out of here. I'm scared too, Lily, but being scared doesn't make us brave. Being brave when we're scared does, and that's exactly what they did. Every time the cloud rumbled, they cuddled each other. Just then, the big mean cloud came back and floated down next to them. What? We didn't run away because we weren't afraid anymore, said Spark. Afraid? Of course it is, said Lily. They were all best friends in no time. One day, Lily, Spark and Nimbus were having a picnic lunch in the meadow when Lily noticed something strange. But then they heard a sad sniffle. Oh, I'm sorry, said Lily. We didn't know. Can we help you? Help me? How? The little girl's face lit up. Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. As the sun started to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, they sat down on a nearby stone to admire their work. The little girl blushed. Oh, it was my pleasure. I really like having friends. Lily smiled. Me neither, she said. Being brave isn't the absence of fear. And they all stayed together, sharing stories and dreams until the fireflies started to twinkle and the moon climbed up into the velvety night sky. Bye, said Spark. And Nimbus, puffing out a little cloud of sleep,